steps of the Red Cedar in East Lansing, Spartan Stadium. It's the Rutgers Scarlet Knights and the Michigan State Spartans. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe already putting her to work with some injury news. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Spartans head coach right before the game. Coach said because they are still without their starting quarterback.
Lord have mercy.
Something he typically doesn't do all
My starting quarterback is hurt. Holly Rowe just broke that news. No, he ain't. What the fuck is she talking about? Boy, I'm finna get mad for a second. I'm about to say, when that nigga got hurt? That nigga ain't hurt, but Holly Rowe through getting money. He tried to say my quarterback was hurt. Yeah, he ain't hurt. Damn, this nigga got a fast-ass defensive back, though. I should be already getting these balls.
Really focused on more reps, more reads, so he can really hit the ground running here today, early in this game.
Yeah, I'm at home.
Back to you.
I'll keep an eye on that one for us. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense will have first crack at this one. And this junior tight end is a steady, productive piece of their attack. 2 of his 4 catches in their last win went for touchdowns. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Oh, shit.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell.
Damn, I fucking linebacker out to play.
And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Out wide left. It's Nakua. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Oh, I dropped the kick. Yeah, I read it.
This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important.
Oh my God, this game is weak, bro.
Into the house. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. You take advantage of tendencies when you set that opening script, and man, their film study showed up there.
I think the offensive coordinator, it's almost as if he knew what the defense was going to be playing. He knew the personnel. He knew the different looks and coverages and fronts that they were going to see. And that offense, they just chomp up yardage moving down the field to score.
They didn't have to do with it, though. I'll try to bet the ball down.
The Spartans offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. I hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella?
Like,
I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I round him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. He's past the 30. After 45 on his way.
Hurry, play, Rick. Hurry, play, Rick. Hurry, play, Rick.
Touchdown, Smarty.
Hurry, play, Rick.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
And they tacked on the extra point.
You spent the 60 ball.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. From the gun, it's Mitchell. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like, some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften it up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
The noise bouncing off of Smarty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Sack, bitch.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Now we playing Michigan State football.
That's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On the return.
Out of there.
Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Michigan State's offense heads out, ready to go to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Off play action on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Offense scoops it up and still going.
I see now, bro. If you about to get sacked, bro, you just got to go on take it.
You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
I'm going to go for this, boy.
And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on 3rd and really long, making a play, not putting the ball in harm's way. But I love what the defense did, man. They understood where the sticks were, and they weren't letting their playmaker get behind there. They were going to come up, make a sure tackle, and force the 4th down. And now you can make the decision on what you want it to be, but I like the execution.
There he goes. Touchdown, Spartans. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Absolutely love this, man. I love offenses that stay aggressive. Like, yes, you could have kicked the field goal. Obviously, the longer the field goals get, man, the least amount of percentages you make. Stay aggressive. Keep in your offensive hands. And I love the physicality up front on that 4th down.
But defense, we have got to find a way to get that guy on the ground. That is poor tackling. It's poor run defense. It's one thing in that situation to give up a 1st down, fine. You can't let him take it to the house. For an explosive run like that, that is a backbreaker if you're on defense.
The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Going deep.
And
that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Out wide right. It's Nakua.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to get started.
I should go
right. Down there to corral it. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Reporting from the Michigan State sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The screen, he can go. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. He's changing the play. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short.
Oh, I hit the bitch too fast.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Punt is in the air.
A little bit high. Ain't no return.
Blocked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Pulls it.
Oh, nigga.
And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the outside. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Right side, it's Nakua. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage, because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
They on top of it.
Hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, he never had a chance. Final play of the quarter. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down.
Oh, he threw it right over my head. And I pressed triangle.
Corral, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter.
Paper.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. He wants to throw it again. He's going to let it go.
Oh, man.
And touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
It's just a really nice throw. Really good touch towards the sideline on that corner route. And the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately getting up the field, getting in the end zone for the big touchdown.
See in the last line, the cool. Big ass shit.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. Extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. Here comes the Spartans offense, ready to go to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. A little too anxious to get started.
Damn, this is the second time for our firm, bro. What the fuck wrong with this nigga? Every time I try to call a different play, the nigga falls start, bro. Is it a glitch in this damn play, bro?
And they'll back up 5 and it's 1st and 15.
Hey, why this? I ain't do it this time. That's the second time that happened. That's the second time that happened the first play of the game. Last time I had the ball.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Pulls it in. It's Hamilton. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
You already know it.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. The Spartans will have it 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Marshall. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Physical running style. Maybe the patron saint of that for Michigan State is T.J. Duckett.
Oh, the big fella. And that reminds me of Michigan State football. That's who they are, right? The physicality. They're gonna be blue collar. They're gonna roll up their sleeves, and make no mistake, every game you play against them, if you don't match the physical challenge, you will lose.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run it. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
They'll go to the air. Under pressure.
And
he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and force the incompletion.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered.
Zone.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Spartans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Smith with the grab over the middle.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Left side is Hamilton. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Spartans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to run, it's Marshall. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
How nice is it as a play caller? You've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen, even when it's not.
And he's in, pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State. That's his 3rd touchdown in the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run.
Go Spartans.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Running inside. It's Mitchell. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
And he's got the first down. Good pickup on the play there. And now we'll see what they do coming out of the 2-minute timeout. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Hit as he throws. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Quarterback had no shot on that play. He had a defender bearing down on him. He knew he was going to get hit. I think he should have just thrown that thing out of bounds. He's lucky that wasn't picked throwing into double coverage.
Here comes the heat. And it's a sack.
And the defense makes a play. Finally, this is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for the defense.
Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep.
I would have punt.
I
didn't call fair catch.
Makes the fair catch at his own 5, and he might have been better off taking a chance to see if that ball
call fair catch by himself.
Straight ahead.
I would never.
There he goes.
You love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll run him again. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a 1st down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42, making the adjustment. Drops back on 1st down. That's caught. It's Moore. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage.
Snags it, and there's running room. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
We see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Fresh set of downs going up top. It's caught. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. And the Spartans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Look out. And down he goes. Now Michigan State wants to stop the clock. It's their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Second down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout.
What a catch!
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Now the Spartans calling their third and final timeout. Back to throw, time running short in the half.
God, he dropped it.
Grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made.
Touchdown, Sparty!
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown, and here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high. But this is one of those areas situationally in a game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. He leaves it with the back. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start with a look at Virginia Tech taking on the SMU Mustangs. And it's the Hokies able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. And maybe, just maybe, this win helps them turn their season around. They get back to 2-3 on the year. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the American Conference.
Clemson upset Louisville. Clemson Vikings. Indiana Vikings. Indiana undefeated again. Boy, we got down Hoosier.
Now back to your game inside Spartan Stadium.
Got down Hoosier.
The attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
That boy 17 for 15 out there, boy. I had to change my playbook.
100 years, Spartan Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin.
Good night.
We're just about ready to start the second half.
Nighttime shot. Nighttime shot. Nighttime shot.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Edwards. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
That's a big stop for the defense. That running back has had so much success. You're down in the football game. You need to get the ball back to your offense. You create a play like this. This will get the fires going, get the juices going. Now we got to go get a few more.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he was just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion.
Third and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. He's looking to throw.
Oh, what the hell?
Touchdown,
wow, I had the nigga wide open and overthrowing.
Defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Throwing a high pass.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that can make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
He caught the hell out of
You made
this
a mistake.
shit, too.
Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
They're all over it. And he avoids the sack.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Damn, bro, we can't even hold a block long enough for me to throw a pass.
The way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some juice, some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting to the football, and now forcing the punt, and a chance to give the ball back to their offense to do some damage.
They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Press center downs going to the air. Looking left with the catch. It's Nakua. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? The defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is on.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Snapped it in the shotgun. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Screen.
They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He stopped short.
The
Still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
All right, Chad.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback.
He hurt. I'm
The run inside. It's Marshall. Pass to 6. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. He's putting up serious numbers on the ground and carrying his team in a way that Lorenzo White used to do.
And how about you know it's coming, but you can't.
But he's got room. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
There used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to him and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense.
Oh, there's a loose football.
What the hell, bro? I threw the ball.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense. You swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Oh, my God. The ball failed.
Got room on the return.
Oh, you got 10 pieces.
And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Damn, bro.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
It's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
Rush right in his face. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends hanging the decibel meter on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. The Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Damn, I hit shooting myself in the field, bro.
Looks it in. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Michigan State's offense heads out, ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to
get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands.
Damn, defense.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
The Spartans need to pick it up on 4th down. Not always
they did it again. Bro, this shit is glitched out. They just glitched again. Bro, every time I call it down, and look at this shit. Now I gotta punt it. That shit crazy, bro.
And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. And he's gonna have to drive this ball into the teeth of the wind. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one.
Thought I had proof. I got 13 line.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. At the end of that last play, there is still a Scarlet Knight player who is yet to get up.
I'm through 2 interceptions in the second half.
Second down, going to throw.
One on with a pick 6.
Rush is on. He's got the back in the middle. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Snap on first down.
Oh, I'm stuck. Man, bro, I got stuck on a wide receiver, bro. He game wicked.
Touchdown, Rutgers.
Oh, my God.
And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you...
That should be passing a fucking fan, bro. Oh my God, this is lame as hell, bro.
And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
And he makes the extra point.
He got here wicked, bro.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
They'll
corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Spartans offense, ready to go to work. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Fires on the move.
Yeah,
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
When the quarterback leaves the pocket, I have to know that. You could tell the defense did. They did a great job skewing towards him, moving towards where he's scrambling. Now I can be in the passing lanes. Great job by the defense understanding.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the wideout.
Lord have mercy.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Driving forward, it's Mitchell. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards.
3 interceptions, Chad. This is crazy, bro. I'm just giving the game away, bro. I'm literally giving the game away.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. On the run, it's Gray. All over him immediately.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
Pull it. Pull it.
And it's good! Still a one-score game, and they've got a little breathing room.
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Volunteer sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Nice.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Turns into the pile. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is slow to get up. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to go deep.
What a catch!
What a catch! Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion is already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Hits inside. It's Marshall.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Extra point here will give them the lead.
No cheese.
And they did.
I had to do this shit with no cheese, Chuck.
Through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the 4th.
No cheese. Yeah, Matt.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field.
Lord, ain't everybody block? Ain't no way. Everybody block.
Good job to pick
That's
up a
crazy.
chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39.
Everybody block.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the
amazing.
yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like...
No, they're real.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody
Eat
gets a sack.
dirt.
Everything good happening for this defense.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack.
Oh my God, he got too many yards on that play.
And the defense stops
He
him
got
just
them
short of
McCoy.
the first
Hell.
down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw one first. Quickly to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down.
See what's going
And
on.
the Scarlet Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. This time they'll go the running game. They put the brakes on it. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Snap from the gun on 3rd down.
Yes, sir.
Great pressure by this defense.
Go, goddammit.
You just see the excitement, the this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Got to make the play on 4.
Ball game, nigga.
And they'll start the drive on down.
Yeah, and see, I have
no
problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuffed, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it when things are getting tight.
Timeout on the field, 2:03 remaining. The defense trying to manipulate that clock and maximize the time with the 2-minute timeout coming up. 8-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and short. Nowhere to go. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock.
Second again.
This is as big a play as we've had in this game. 3rd down and 3. Drives inside.
Stand by.
Finally run out of bounds.
They threw me out of bounds, dude.
They'll mark it at the 18.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And into the
Twinkle, little star, nigga.
Touchdown, Spartan. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. Takes a hit as he fires. It's dropped after taking the hit.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked.
Going for the big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive
with a
turnover. Bringing it back. 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Sparty. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Line it up.
Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who's the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it up? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick-6, David. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how
And here comes the pressure.
Hold on, my front foot for real, nigga.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Here comes the heat.
Safety.
He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him
Oh
for
my
safety.
God, that D-line going
Great job on the
crazy.
safety there. And how about the D tackle just collapsing the pocket? There was nowhere for the quarterback to step up into to try to buy himself some time. That D tackle walked his man right into the lap of the QB, and he gets the safety.
They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. And that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You're doing Martin. Have a day, my boy. Have a day, Jordan. Four and a half, sir. 1.5, sir. Half, sir. I wasn't playing no game. Titan! Come on, I turn the diaper. Staying on track. Smart move. 1-0 in conference. It's 1-0 in the conference. It's all that matter, baby. 1-0 in the conference. Conference. Astro put hands on Northwestern. We could have lost. Yeah, boy. I got them Trojan mine. That's enough of y'all. Y'all can't see them no time.